The one thing creators use to grow and blow up is actually something you probably possessed since you were a toddler: asking questions. Let me explain. Pick 10 to 15 creators you watch on a regular basis and sort their videos by most popular, and see how many of their most popular videos involve questions. I've tested this out myself with a few creators I enjoy, and it's interesting to see how within their top 5 to 10 videos, how many involve asking questions. Now, this won't apply to every single creator, obviously, but for the vast majority, this tactic does apply. It makes sense because one thing we all have in common is the act of asking questions. We constantly do it as a kid because we're curious about the world around us. What is that? How do you do that? Where did you get that? Why is that? And so on and so forth. So apply that same logic to your videos, because chances are if you have a question about something, others probably have that exact same question. But you want to narrow the topic down enough while still keeping it somewhat broad at the same time. I mean, that's the whole point of Reddit after all. And it's probably why all those reading Reddit videos are so popular. There's literally a channel called Dad, How Do I?, which is filled with a multitude of questions about different life skills that you may have never been taught before. My favorite type of videos are from channels that ask more introspective questions that make you reevaluate your own life and make you think, what can I do so I can improve the quality of my life day by day, even by 1%. Now, am I telling you to go and replace all your video titles with purely questions? No. But what I am saying is that questions can inspire future videos. Like asking the question, what if I did this thing, can turn into, in this video, I did this thing. On my channel, I started a series where I show my friends VTubers for the first time. And that began by me first asking the question of, what if I were to show my friends VTubers? What would their reactions be like? Followed by a myriad of other questions that would be answered in a series of videos. An exercise that I have started recently is I have a journal where I write just a minimum of 3 questions a day. And it can be about anything that interests me. Sometimes they come from watching videos or scrolling through my feed when I'm out for a walk or even in my dreams. And it's a very low barrier of entry with just 3 questions a day. And I can always do more if I feel so inclined to. And after a couple of days, those questions really start to add up. In the month of June, I'm trying to put less pressure on myself on feeling like a topic is not worth covering or doing on my channel. Instead, just post a video and see what happens. This video is a prime example. I've often thought about how creators blow up and thought the art of blowing up sounded pretty eye-catching on its own. And it stemmed from me watching creators like Life of Riza, who has had a recent surge in popularity. And although in the end I decided to make the title How Do Creators Blow Up and use the art of blowing up for the thumbnail text instead, I could have very well made that the title too. But I hesitated a bit in making this video because I thought I wasn't knowledgeable enough on the subject to make an entire video about it. But the thing is, you may very well come back to this video wondering, well, I did this, I did what you told me to do, and I still haven't blown up yet. Well, there's a difference between knowing what to do and actually executing it efficiently. You can pose the question, how many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop, right? And make an entire video on it. But it might be too narrow of a topic to actually blow up. Sometimes it's right place, right time, and covering a relevant topic. Or sometimes the stars just align and the algorithm picks up your video for whatever reason. And a lot of it has to do with how you package and present your content. A solid thumbnail and title can go a long way. Because even if you make the greatest video known to man, people still have to find it. So I guess my biggest takeaway is go ask questions, try to find the answers to those questions, and see what sticks and what topics mesh well on your channel. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I'm Thorn, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye-bye.